Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH underscore sports. All right. This is going to be a shorter video, but I do have another card that I got in the mail. I took some of my profits from my Mayweather card and put in my own collection. It's a Ernie Banks trading card, and the year of the card is from, I believe, is it 72? Oh, actually 1996. Yeah, it's from 1996, but it's Ernie Banks' autograph. I really like this. I bought it from a guy on eBay, close to 50 bucks. And like I said, right now, if you get an autograph on eBay, and it's under 50 bucks and it's of a Hall of Fame guy, even though Ernie Banks is no longer here, I'm just thinking, okay, it costs 50 bucks to get it authenticated, or at least 30 bucks. And then on top of it, shipping, then you got to get the card autographed, and you don't know if it's authentic. So I'm thinking, okay, under 50 bucks getting an autograph, and baseball right now is in the off season, so I believe these autographs are cheaper. Just thinking about this, and this is once again a nice looking card, and I really like it. Ernie Banks was a pivotal part of the Chicago Cubs back in the day. Even though they didn't win anything, he was Mr. Cub himself. So, anyways, I was thinking to myself, like a friend told me that his dad tried to get an autograph from Ernie Banks, but Ernie Banks wouldn't sign it. But that was a long time ago. I did see Ernie Banks at Wrigley one time. He was doing the seventh inning stretch that Harry Carey used to do. So yeah, that was the one time I saw him, and a lot of people were saying, "Hey Ernie, how's it going?" He was getting pretty old at that time. Anyways, going to my video about shill bidding. Yes, revisiting this topic. And I wanted to ask you guys if you've experienced anything lately. I see comment sections saying, hey, I've seen stuff going on and on and on and on and on. And yes, I've discussed this, but I do want to discuss my experience in consigning cards with some of the big guys, whether it's Four Sharp Corners, whether it's Probstein, and a few others. And I've noticed that I've sent in my cards, for instance, a Brady 236 PSA 8. I play by the rules, just an honesty policy. I don't bid on my cards. I think that is wrong. And secondly, I don't want to have any legal issues. I don't want to be banned on some of these other issues. Not issues. I don't want to be banned on some of these platforms, so I can't use them anymore. Try to be as honest as possible. And it's, I swear it always happens. So suppose the card is going to sell in the area of about 1,500, 1,600 bucks. And then when I send it in, like to the similar type of auction house, whether it's Probstein or Four Sharp Corners, my sale gets about $200 less, $150 to $200 less than the $1,600 amounts that I've been seeing, 1,500. And the card, the PSA 8s that I had, were relatively, they look the same as the other PSA 8s. There was no material difference. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's just a one off thing. But I noticed this for multiple auctions. My cards have sold less in all of these consignment places, like the big houses, the Probsteins, Four Sharp Corners. And that, my conspiracy theory side is like, hey, those other guys are definitely shill bidding. That was my thought process. So then I send in The Mayweather card that I told you about, it took about a month and a half for me to finally get paid because they stopped paying. So it wasn't really shill bidding in terms of this card getting bid up. It was just someone trying to artificially prop the price of the Mayweather card. And my reasoning on why someone was trying to bid that card up was because someone last year, about a year ago, paid 15 grand, 15.5 for a BGS 9.5, and that card sold for about $4,500 around there, and I got close to $4,000 in net profit from Four Sharp Corners. And my sale, once again, was less than some of the authentic auctions out there. One was about 5,500 bucks, and I noticed that on that eBay account, that had much less followers, not followers, much less reviews. So yes, obviously I don't have enough data, but I've seen numerous auctions where my card, where I'm playing by the rules, I'm not bidding up the card for obvious reasons. But then I see all these other cards, they're selling $200 more, $300 more, sometimes $400 more, but some of those are buy it nows. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, looks like some hanky panky is going on. And then on top of it, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I know the number one criticism of the collectibles market is that it's illiquid. Granted, someone could say, hey, Tom Brady cards are liquid. There's so many. There's a high amount of demand. You see it on eBay. Okay, we're in a bull market. So cards like a Fleer 86 Jordan card or a Bowman 236 Tom Brady card, those are going to go for a good amount of price. And there's still plenty of demand for that. Now, what's going to happen in a down market where, if my thesis is correct, that individuals are shill bidding these cards, like the Brady 236, the ones that they're consigning, and then they may not want to artificially bid up the price on those auctions because, hey, it's a down market. Why do I want to deal with this? And on top of it, uh, since this market is, like I said, compared to the stock market, okay, if you look at the S&P 500, there's about what 60 million shares trading hands day over day. On a low volume day, on a day where there's more volatility, it could be hundreds of millions of shares. We're talking a card that has roughly a population size, what, a few thousand. That's not a huge population size. So when the economy turns down, liquidity dries up, and then the shill bidding, people may not be wanting to shill bid as much in a down market. In an up market, probably see it more. What's going to happen to the price? Could it go down significantly? Like some of the tennis cards went down 90%. I'm not kidding you. 90%. Went from 2,200 bucks to about 140 bucks or even $100. More than a 90% haircut. I'm not saying Tom Brady cards are going to have a 90% haircut in a down economy. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, liquidity dries up. That's how collectibles market is. When it's going well, okay, the liquidity may go in your favor. And then market goes down, Brady cards will happen. What do you guys think? Have you experienced this on these consignment houses? I know some people say, why are you consigning with them? Well, if it's a card more than $1,000, I don't have to deal with eBay's return policy. I don't have to deal with some clown complaining about, hey, this card has this card has that. I give that responsibility to the consignment house. I'm just giving them my card, and I understand it could take a while. I understand I have to play by the rules, but at the same time, the responsibility is off my hands. If there's a delay in shipment, I don't have to worry about a claim being made against me and then they get a free card. That's the responsibility of the consignment house. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Share your experiences with these consignment houses. And have you noticed that your card has been selling less than the other cards, assuming that you see multiple sales of this card? Let me know. Remember, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thanks. Bye.